What's going on, guys? It's Groove, back again with another letter from the 38 letters from J.D Rockefeller to his son. So in today's video, we're going to be going over letter 15, which is wealth is a product of diligence. So he comes right out of the gate saying that understand that hard work is for yourself. It's not for others. So you shouldn't just be working hard because your boss asks you to work hard. You should be doing it for you. This is where all success in life comes from, is when you're doing something or working a job that you like, that you can work hard at. You know, if you're working hard just because somebody else tells you to work hard, you shouldn't be in that job. You need to be doing something that you just love doing. With that being said, he talks about how wealth is created on accident. Now, I don't know if I agree with that. You kind of have to have the plan of I want to be successful, but he says that, the outcome all comes from hard work. Like, the harder you work, the more successful you're going to be, and it'll just pop out of nowhere. And then that's where the wealth comes from. It's just you got your head down, you're working hard at whatever you love, whatever craft you're doing, you're providing value to the world. And then you'll look up and you'll be like, "Oh, wow, like I've become wealthy in life." He believes that opportunities in life are only reserved for hardworking people. And, that one kind of made me sit there and think for a second, like, what do you mean opportunities are only afforded to hardworking people? But it's kind of true. Like, the harder you work, the more things you do, the more things you're involved in, the more opportunities do come your way. So, when he says reserved, it's more like, they just become more open to you. The harder you work in this world, the more opportunities are afforded to you. You just put yourself in front of those opportunities. So, yeah, in a way, they kind of are reserved for the hard workers. So when it comes to diligence, he says that that's the only way you're going to achieve your goals, is if you're working diligently and then you're thinking diligently as well. You got to think about this stuff. Like, where do I see myself going? Like, I'm going to work hard, but where's that going to put me in a year, 2 years, 3 years? So make sure you're thinking diligently about what path you're taking to success as well. And he also talks about how that the world is forever changing. And so that means that the nobles up top are always changing. Like, so many people that think that, rich people are just rich and they're always going to be rich. But he says that no, like, those hardworking individuals that are, consistent and persistent, those are the ones who are going to eventually become the new nobles, that new upper class. Is because, they are thinking and working diligently and they have a plan, and they'll never stop. They'll just consistently be persistent in their pursuit of, success and wealth. And so he says that the people at the top are always changing because, there's some people just want it more than others. And then he kind of goes into a small story about how when he was a young boy, he wasn't really that good in school, but he was like great helping around the farm. So he said he would always be a hard worker, going to fetch water, or whether it be milking cows or just helping out. He says that all of this helped him become the great businessman that he became is because he went through those hardships as a kid. That kind of made me stop and think, because I was just like, man, like, kids today really don't do anything. They don't go through much. There's no hardships. And so people kind of grow up and then they're fragile, when it comes to life, or they never want to fail, or they never try anything. I do believe that more young people need to get out there and do stuff, like be pushed to do more hard things. And so that way they have that thick skin that when they get out into the real world, whether it be building a business or just working whatever job, they'll be fine. And it's crazy today. So many people are like, oh, I'm in therapy. I have a therapist. And it's like, why do so many people have therapists today? Like, what is wrong with you? Why is your mental so weak? And I do believe that, young kids need to do more stuff. Like, even if it's just like getting your kid, into football practice, or getting them into sports, or getting them into jujitsu, or some type of physical, something physical where they have to go through hardships. Oh, I lost. I failed, but I can do it again. We're going to get back up. We're going to practice and do something else, or do it better. Or, send them to summer camp where they're working on a farm or something. Like, I do believe that, kids today, they're just growing up weak. That doesn't help you become successful in life. That's not going to, get you to that next level. And again, he says that he wasn't that good when it came to school, but just working on that farm, he built up, going through failures and hardships as a young kid is what made him successful and be able to tough it out when he's starting his businesses or when he's battling with other people about who's going to control the oil industry. It all came from, him going through hardships at a young age in life. So that's pretty much it for letter 15. I really enjoyed this when it comes to, working hard. Like, if you want to be successful, you're going to have to go through some hardships. You're going to have to diligently think and, you know, work smarter in life. That builds character, it builds tenacity, it gives you tough skin in life. So then you can just, you know, you can take on whatever life brings at you. So then you can go out there and be successful and conquer that. So yeah, go ahead and hit a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys at the next one. Peace.